Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And I'm coming to you, you guys with a surprise. Well, it's almost the witching hour again. And on the East Coast, I guess it is the witching hour. But I'm going to go ahead and do these full moon quick readings because, well, we're at the eve of the full moon. And I just checked to see, and the moon is at 0 degrees of Cancer right now. So we're just about entering into that home stretch, literally right now, and going toward the full moon in Cancer. And it will be a full moon in Cancer at 20 degrees on the 10th of January. And that same day, Uranus is going direct in Taurus. So it's going to be an amazing day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go in order, you guys, for the signs. I'm going to just go in order, pick up a crystal. See, oh, I want to have some nice background music. Let's see what I have here. I figure I might as well get this all worked out before I get going. Like, wait. I don't think this is the music we want. I don't think. Oh my gosh, that's frightening. Now, let's see. What's this here? I don't really know. Maybe if I turn it down, I hear that as my background music. I don't know. Let's see. No, that's hilarious. No, it won't be that either. Let's see. Let me see. That caught my attention. This really catches my attention. Oh no. They messed up with when it went to Africa. Why do I do this? I should have did this before I came on, but this is what happens when you go live. I'm just keeping it real. It will not be that. It's just not. I think I've used this before. I'm going to use that. That sounds great for doing the readings. I'm trying to get it delivered and it's not doing it right. Oh. Said call was rejected by Colleen. I have no idea what that meant. That was really strange. Okay, so I'm going to have this music playing in the background. There's always something that occurs when I do my readings. I have no idea why. So you guys, all that just to have like a little bit of ambiance in the background. It's amazing what we do. And you guys probably can't even hear it. Anyway, this is Adrienne Obi, Capricorntigress with Astrology, a Look Inside. I'm coming to you with full moon readings for the 12 zodiac signs. And I'm going to start here with the sign of Aries. Aries. And I'm just going to concentrate solely on that one area because this is just going to be a quick insight, or if I get a, just a vibe, a message, a sense, some form of intuition, anything from what's occurring. Okay. So at this point, as I've mentioned earlier, the full moon is going to be occurring at 20 degrees of Cancer. It occurs on the 10th of January. It will be happening in the 4th house for the sign of Aries. This will affect, most likely, I don't know for sure, because each person who is Aries may have a completely different setup. So you may not have Cancer in your 4th house in your actual natal chart. It may be happening somewhere else. But overall, from the natural house of Aries, it's occurring in the 4th house for most, if for all Cancers, will get a flavoring, I think, of this 4th house essence. And the full moon in Cancer in the 4th house is home. It will be most likely emotional. Maybe emotional in a good way, maybe emotional in a bad way, but it will be emotional, most likely. I think it's best to plan on the emotionality of it all instead of pretending that, oh no, it's not going to happen, because it could, and it could come out of nowhere because it's a full moon and it's a it's a lunar eclipse anyway. And as I mentioned, Uranus is going direct. Now, I can see, because of where Uranus is, not that it makes any aspect at all, but with Uranus going direct in your 2nd house, I can see how that could affect you emotionally, especially when we're dealing with the home life or family life. Perhaps it could be something as simple as, the kids ran up the cell phone bill and now you've got this huge bill, or something crazy where something in your affects perhaps what you have of value, because we're dealing with the 2nd house. And then, of course, the emotions happening at home. So it could happen in your family, among your children, or among your own family in some way. It could be something just in your home. You might even just be crying at home. Just be aware that this is kind of the flavor of the moment for you guys. And let's not forget that Saturn and Pluto are going to be opposing that full moon. So I just wanted to give this quick insight about the full moon on the 10th. I would, I mean, I think if you played your cards right, Aries, you could make it a very beautiful time for family. I mean, it's the 4th house. It's the family house. So, hopefully you'll be able to do that. All right. Well, much love and much light to you, Aries. May you have a beautiful rest of January. And I may come back during the new moon time, which is the 24th of January. Okay? Okay. Much love and light to you. Oh, and to get a full reading and to learn more, you can visit me at astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and, to the video. Okay, it's love and light. So next up on the list, I have Taurus, the sign of Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Happy January to 2022. So I'm looking to see where it's occurring for you. And let me take a sip of tea here. Just feel really dry. I've been talking a lot today. So, Taurus, the full moon is going to be happening in your third house. That's the house of like local things, like local transportation. It could be neighbors. It could be something as simple as riding the bus or walking or biking. Um, but it could have something to do with your community or neighborhood or even your car. If you have some, just transportation in general, local transportation. It could have something to do with your extended family or, well, even brothers or sisters or aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, that type of thing. And communication of all kind. You might feel like this is it. You've got to speak your mind. You've got to speak out. You've got to tell your truth. You've got to say what it is you've got to say. I've been urging Tauruses to speak out and tell the truth for a while. If you're a Taurus and you've kept it hidden, you might find that it just bursts from you now. You really feel a need to say what it is you want to say. So this is the time. I mean, I couldn't imagine a better time. Uranus is going to go direct on the 10th in your first house. And some of you guys might just have a sudden outburst. I mean, it is what it is. It's so weird because there's a lunar eclipse on this full moon. And there was a solar eclipse on the last new moon in Capricorn. And so it's maybe some kind of communication about something that has to do perhaps with legal things, because the ninth house rules legal or travel or something that will be opposing this full moon in Cancer at 20 degrees. So, but I would say, Taurus, whatever you do, with Uranus going direct tomorrow, I would just caution you. Something might come across to you as something that sets you off. And I don't know if it's meant to set you off. So just be aware of that, because I just sense some potential erratic behavior from Taurus when Uranus goes direct. It's a topsy-turvy, I can't think quite straight feeling. So just be aware of it. Fight that, whatever that is, just screw it all up. You know what I mean? Because Uranus is like that. Sometimes Uranus is really, truly just change for the hell of change, just for the sake of change. Not that it leads to anything, not that it's better, not that it improves anything. But sometimes people just want to shake things up. And Uranus is a planet that shakes things up. So be aware of that, because the moon is full in the third house. And I could just see some Tauruses just, word vomit. It's a full moon. It's a lunar eclipse. Please be aware, you guys. It's opposing Pluto. It's opposing Saturn. I think Venus is going to be too far. So I was just thinking of that. But it's just not cool. It's opposing the sun. Just be aware of that, you guys. Okay. So that's my advice for Taurus. I mean, it's a full moon. Most of what I'm telling people is just warnings. It's nothing really. Unless you got something brewing today, you might feel something today because we're in the shadow of the full moon anyway. So, you know, unless you feel something brewing, it, like I say, it could be something out of the blue tomorrow, but most likely you know what I'm talking about if you feel that way. Okay. But just be aware, it could come across suddenly and you'll be like, what's going on? I want to go and jump off the bridge or whatever. Don't do it. It's a moment. Okay. Anyway, you guys, this has been Capricorntigress of astrologyalookinside.com. Be sure to stop by astrologyalookinside.com. Check out our shop, all the different things we offer there. And also be sure to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to hit the little bell so that whenever I'm doing a live like this or uploading new videos, you're made aware of that. Okay? All right. Much love and light, Taurus. So let me take a sip. My voice is really dry tonight, you guys. I have no idea why it's so dry. And I'm only going on to Gemini. It's crazy. So up next, we have the sign of Gemini. Hello, Gemini. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of astrologyalookinside.com. And I am coming to you with a special, quick, full moon reading for your sign, for this full moon happening in the sign of Cancer at 20 degrees of Cancer. It'll be happening on the 10th, which is tomorrow. And just wanted to give my basic, I wouldn't say they're warnings, but I don't necessarily feel like I need to warn everyone. I just feel like some people, I feel certain urges to warn them. I think in your case, since this lunar eclipse is happening in your second house of money, I could see how you could get really emotional over money. And even if it's not you, it could just be that it's illuminated in some way. But the thing is, it's a lunar eclipse. So it could just be something that comes in that makes you feel like, whoa, what's going on with my money? You know, something like that. Or, I would be really just on top of it around everything around what I own and possess, but especially money. It's a full moon. It's your house of money. And we're talking Cancer, so maybe it could even be something at your home, your actual home as well. I'm thinking this in particular, I just want you to be cautious. I don't, I've said this to Gemini, I think in the monthlies I've done for January, but you guys, with your Uranus is going to go direct in your 12th house. Uranus is sudden, unexpected, shocking, electrifying almost. But it's out of the blue and it's your 12th house. That's hidden enemies. I mean, it's like, et tu, Brutus, et tu. Like that. You know what I mean? So I want you gems to really be aware that this energy is out there, that perhaps among those you consider your trusted and closest, is a traitor. I'm sorry. Why am I seeing this? Well, Mars has moved into your seventh house. I know I'm not talking about it, but these are all speaking to me right now. And that's in Sagittarius. I really think with that Mars in the seventh house and that Uranus in the 12th house going direct on tomorrow, and the full moon in the second. Just be cautious of enemies, hidden enemies, open enemies. People who want what you got. Second house is what you got. Now, I think the 12th house and, and also just be aware that it's not you. Like, it's not you that's doing something erratic or sudden or unexpected that throws other people off balance, because then they're all going to turn on you with that Mars and stuff. I was like, that she must be crazy. I don't know what, whatever it is. But it's something where it could get emotionally charged. I just want you guys to be aware of it. Okay, that's what I'm doing here, is just letting people know the vibes that I'm getting. I mean, you guys in particular, because with Neptune sitting up in your 10th house like that, just deception, just like it coming out of left field, like being completely and totally deceived and not knowing it until the last damn minute. I hope no Geminis experience anything like that tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully you'll have something good. Maybe an increase of money tomorrow, hopefully. I mean, that's the best to look at it. You get an increase of something, because it's a full moon, right? Maybe an increased harvest of something that you own and you possess, okay? And now that you know about the enemy situation throughout the month, just keep your eye on it, okay? All right, Jim. And by the way, I'm not biased either, because tonight I was in a group and I said something about Geminis and everyone went crazy over Gemini. But my thing is, I actually have my moon progressed in Gemini somewhere. I don't know where, because I don't pay attention to it. But I should pay attention to it, because I was born with my moon in Taurus. But my progressed moon is in Gemini. So I should really listen about the hidden enemies and about the open enemies with Mars in Sag, man. Sag is competition. That's open competition, Gems. Open competition. And they got an arrow pointed at you. Just saying, you guys. Be aware of it. So anyway, this has been Adrienne, Capricorntigress of astrologylookinside.com. Be sure to stop by astrologylookinside.com for all your astrological needs and more. Be sure to stop by our shop and check that out. And do take a moment to like and share the videos. Like and share those videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to the page. And when you do, be sure to click the bell, because that way you'll know whenever I'm uploading new videos and, when I'm doing lives like I'm doing right now and whatever it is I'm up to. Okay? Okay. Much love and light to you. Bye, Gems. So let me take a sip of this. Maybe this the tea I'm drinking, but it's really thirsty. So let's see. Let me just check something, you guys, because I knew it. You guys, this is why I don't do lives. You know what? I've said that before, didn't I? That I don't like doing lives because I don't really look at myself. And then when I do look at myself, I am just looking all tore up. Like, really? Why you look so tore up from the floor up? What you like? All I did was come on and start. I mean, I think I'll be working, like the weed be sweating and all kind of stuff. Like, what's happened? I need to stay on top of it. Otherwise, I come over and look. I'm like, woo, what happened? Do you, anybody remember Whitney Houston back in the day? I missed Whitney. Whitney was a hard performer. I mean, so was Michael Jackson, but Whitney was a hard performer. She would come on and she would be perfect and spotless. And by the time she was done, sweat be popping, the wig be all to the side. I love me some Whitney Houston. Okay, you guys, sorry. I'm 3 in and I gotta, you know, touch up. Touch up. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started on this new one. Oh, and like I said, it's 2:21 in the morning. So, and here I am messing with the hair again. It's going to be messed up by the time I finish. That's, I always, because it gets in my way. If it doesn't fall just right, then I'll mess with it. And I'm going to try not to mess with it. Try. That's all I can do is try. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm already messing. Oh my gosh, it's like I can't stop myself. It's like I keep messing with it. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The next person or next sign up on this list tonight is the sign of Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Cancers, this is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of astrologylookinside.com, and I am coming to you with a very special, quick, full moon, quick reading. It's a very quick, hopefully. Hopefully it'll be quick. Maybe not because it's you, and that's because the full moon is happening in Cancer. It's happening in your first house. What can I say, you guys? It always shakes when I move. Sorry, you guys. It's not me. It's just the way my table's set up. But anyway, it's the full moon is happening in Cancer. In other words, a full moon is happening on you. You might feel emotional. You might lose control. You might get emotional over something. I mean, I hope you don't get into a fight or, a disagreement, or if something might make you feel almost teary. And so just be aware of it. It's a full moon. It might just be your Cancer self, more family, more emotion, more, just jovial, because Cancers are actually kind of fun loving. And so you might just be really into like being yourself, like really feeling like you can be yourself and relax. And, I feel like it's a full moon. So you might feel like you might actually have something good happen. I mean, it's a full moon in your sign. It shows some emotionality for you, but overall, I mean, it shows you with the moon there. It's a lunar eclipse. So, I mean, it may be that you might hide your emotion. I mean, I would hate to think you would eclipse the most beautiful part of you, Cancer, which is the fact that you are an emotional sign. You're able to live through your heart. And I hope that Cancers take this time to reconnect to their heart chakra if they've lost touch with it. Because that's what you guys are known for, being good, caring, compassionate, nurturing people. And it's perfectly fine to be that way. It's beautiful. So I hope you embody that more loving, caring, nurturing, just, I don't want to say emotionally vulnerable, but at least, with an open heart, at least with an open heart. I think if you do that and it doesn't come off like, aggressive or explosive, then I think you're going to be fine. I really do. Also, Uranus is going direct tomorrow in Taurus. I've been talking about these in tandem because it's a big day for them both to go, to happen all, all at the same time. And plus the sun's going to be opposed to the moon. I mean, it is a lunar eclipse. So it may be that it could be some sudden erratic things going on with your friends or in groups or in associations or clubs or something like that. Be aware that something weird out of the blue could happen and you'll be like, what? Where did that come from? Also, with it having the sun being in the seventh house, there could be some enemies. It could be partners. It could be that there's a lot of emphasis on your partnerships and it all comes to light, whatever it is, because the sun is there. So I hope that, with so much emphasis in the seventh house, that you've been working on healing your partnerships and really keeping an eye out for enemies and um, just because these are open enemies. And I hope that you're working on that. With that full moon in the first house and open enemies hanging out in the seventh house, I just don't want to see this turn to an explosive argument with your friends. And I could see where that could happen. So I do hope you avoid that, Cancer. Okay? All right. Well, this has been my advice. I told you it was going to be quick. Something real quick to tell you so you know what to look out for tomorrow. And, it could just be something that comes from your partner, or from groups, clubs, associations, something that could just be coming from you. You might just, some days we just feel emotional. And it's okay if you feel that way, okay, Cancer? All right. So, this has been my take, or this has been what I'm sharing with you for tomorrow. And may you have a lovely full moon, Cancer. And may you reap what your heart desires. Um, Please take a moment to like and share the video. If you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and be sure to hit the little bell to make sure you're notified whenever I'm uploading new videos onto YouTube and doing lives like this one. Um, oh, and also be sure to stop by the website if you haven't done that to check out all the new things we have in our shop. And that's astrologyalookinside.com/shop. That's astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Okay? Okay. Much love and light to you. Bye, Cancer. So, as usual, you guys, I'm thirsty again. So, let me take another sip. I still feel even that. Maybe it's because I got Crystal Light now. Maybe I need to just get some plain water. I may have to take a break and do that soon. Just so you guys know. Let me see. If I could just get to Virgo, then maybe I'll take a break at Virgo. So I'll be 6 in and get a bottle of water. See if my voice can hold up. So up next, we have the sign of Leo. Leo, hello, Leo. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology at lookinside.com. And I'm coming to you with a quick, very quick, full moon reading because we are going to be experiencing the full moon in Cancer at 20 degrees, okay? And the funny thing, well, it's not funny, but the full moon in Cancer is going to be happening in your 12th house. And well, the 12th house is the house of self-undoing. I say it all the time, but it's also hidden motivation, subconscious things that we do, things we're not even aware that we're doing. And some Leos may find that they catch themselves doing like these subconscious things or things that we do by route, like we've done it a million times before. So, we just subconsciously, we just keep doing the same thing. And I just feel like for some reason that some Leos have been dealing with this issue. Oh, and you're definitely probably even feeling it already. Like right now, and it's the 9th. So you're definitely probably already feeling it. And because the North Node is there in the 12th house, and the moon is already, tracing through the 12th house. And so you guys are probably already feeling what I'm talking about. Um, You know what really concerns me about Leo? I mentioned it before, but you guys have that Uranus going direct in your 10th house. That's the career, that's the reputation. And with Uranus going direct there tomorrow, it's going to be different. You're going to have the full moon, that whole vibe about you for like the next 2 weeks until the 24th of January. And Uranus sitting going direct in the 10th house. That some people might think you're acting weird. You know that like you're different, or that you're doing things not normal or secretive, or there could be a lot of stuff going on. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though Uranus is going direct in the 10th house, man, that stellium of Capricorn planets in your 6th house of work and health is no joke. I mean, the sun, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, we had the new moon, the solar eclipse. There's a lot going through there. I mean, luckily, some of the other planets, I think as of the 16th, Mercury goes into Aquarius. But wow, you guys, you've been dealing with a lot. Something maybe at work, something to do with work. I mean, it could have something to do with your health, but I'm thinking it's work. It could be people that are messing with you at work. It could be issues with some bosses or managers at work. We're talking Capricorn here. So it might just blow to a head on that day. I want you to be careful about that, because the full moon is in your 12th house. So it's not to your best interest to blow your top that day. In other words, to be yourself undoing. And I don't think you want to self undo, especially if you're dealing with a boss. But with Uranus in the 10th house, I could see someone getting mad at their boss and telling her to take the job and shove it and all that kind of stuff. It could get to that point. Just be aware of that. I don't know if you're even aware that kind of vibe is going out there for some Leos. So anyway, like I said, this is just a quick take. I mean, nothing big here. Just looking over where these planets are and where they fall into these natural homes in for Leo. So we're basically dealing with the 12th house and the 10th house and the 6th house where all the Capricorn is. So work, career, and just keeping your equilibrium and yourself sane. Just keeping yourself sane. That's going to be the emphasis today and tomorrow. Okay, Leo. Much love and light to Leo. Much love and light to Leo. I don't know why you got a song, Leo. You got a song. But you know what? I forgot to tell you guys to make sure that you like and share the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel, and be sure to hit that little bell so you know whenever I'm doing lives and uploading videos to YouTube. And what is going on with this hair? My goodness. So you guys, it's been my pleasure. Oh, one other thing I wanted to tell you guys. Be sure to stop by the website, which is astrologyalookinside.com, and check out all the new things we have in our shop. That's astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Okay? Okay. I just wanted to make sure I said that. Okay. Much love to you guys. So let's see. I am going to do this, and then I'm going to go and get that water that I talked about earlier, right? That's the plan. We've got a plan. We're going to implement said plan momentarily. But before I implement said plan, before I do that, I am going to do this next sign. But before I do, I'm going to take a sip. Maybe the tea is helping you a little. It's not bad with the tea, I guess. So anyway. All right. So this is for, oh, I'll be shaking this again. So up next is for the sign of Virgo. Hello, Virgo. This is Adrienne Obi, Capricorntigress of Astrology. A Look Inside. I am coming to you with a quick read. A quick read for the full moon, which is upon us. It happens on the 10th. And I am going to just quickly just give a quick overview of what I think what could possibly occur with the full moon in Cancer at 20 degrees on the 10th of January. And by the way, excuse my voice if it seems a little rough or hard to hear. I seem to be going through a period of dryness or something here. So anyway, this is happening in your 11th house. The 11th house I've discussed, I think, during the month with Virgos, is a really important house for Virgos right now. It's the area that deals with hopes and dreams and groups and associations and clubs and acquaintances and friends and things like that. And it's getting a lot of emphasis from the, with the full moon falling in this house on the 10th. And it's going to be in Cancer, so it's emotional, it's nurturing, it's caring. It's almost like issues that are dealing with caring for your friends and nurturing your friends and loving your friends. And I think because the North Node has been going through Cancer, this might have been an issue for a few months now, actually. The thing about having the full moon in Cancer at 20 degrees is that it's opposing the sun in 20 degrees of Capricorn. And also Saturn and Pluto are conjunct at 22 degrees of Capricorn. So it's almost as though the sun, Saturn, Pluto, they're all opposed that moon on, well, tomorrow. And so some Virgos might experience some issues with friends. I think it may affect friends. It could specifically be college friends. I say that because Uranus is in the 9th house of higher education. And I just see the natural, how this could possibly be affecting that connection. But with Uranus going direct in the 9th house, I want you to be careful of travel, especially long distance travel, education, anything that's happening around a college or a university, anything that has to do with the law, any legalities, police, politics, any type of political, things like that. But specifically travel and say education and religion. Those are really figuring prominently once this Uranus goes direct. And these are the areas that might go hog wire. Like if you have to go do travel, you might find that it might have a snafu. So double check, triple check, quadruple check everything that has to do with travel after the 10th of January. Also, like I was saying earlier, that full moon in the 11th house is opposing all that's happening in the 5th house of love and romance and all of those romantic feelings, all of that flirty, datey relationship stuff. All of that is being opposed, I think, by that full moon that day. And you may feel that. You may feel that. And it could cause a problem, especially since the moon is opposed to the sun that day. So anyway, Virgos, I just wanted to come quickly and just give a quick overview of that and my quick admonition, of the things I think you might want to be aware of that day. But I think overall it's going to be a good day for Virgo. I mean, Cancer is sextile Virgo, and Capricorn is trine Virgo. So overall, and even Taurus is trine Virgo. These are areas that are, I think, are going to hopefully lead to your betterment and uplifting, and not to anything too detrimental. But do be aware of the potential that it has, because the full moon can get emotional. And I just see that you might get emotional with your friends, or they might get emotional with you. You might have friends coming crying on your, crying on your shoulder. Um, that whole thing. Just be aware of that. All right. Much love and light to you, Virgo. May you have a beautiful full moon in a beautiful January. And please take a moment to like and share our videos. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and be sure to like or click that little bell, because when you click on the bell, it'll notify you whenever I'm uploading new videos, or if I'm going live like I am now. You'll be able to know about that ahead of time. Okay, so much love and light to you. Oh, and be sure to stop by and visit the website at astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. And you guys, I'm sorry I keep closing my eyes. So, oh, much love and light to you. I'm sorry I keep closing my eyes so much, but I feel like I'm just exhausted. It's almost 3 in the morning. It's 2:42 a.m. So you guys, give me a second. I'm going to I'm going to actually pause this here, but I'm just going to run really quick and get me that water, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Hello. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, you can tell I need to go to sleep. I am looking like I need to go to sleep. I really am. I look like I need to go to sleep. I should have went and did that, but I'll do that when I go to sleep. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. You guys, this is why I hope no one's up watching me at 3 in the morning. Okay. I'm serious. I hope you're all getting sleep. I'm serious. Like, it's upsetting. So discombobulated. See, y'all can see me live, but I shut down my recording. So I have paused it. I'm gonna unpause it now. So at least my recording won't see all that I just did. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne O.B. Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside, and I'm coming to you with a quick full moon reading for the sign of Libra. I'm coming to you with a quick full moon reading, and I mean quick. It's just going to be a few moments. And what I wanted to do is just give you a quick overview of what I think the moon's going to do on the full moon, which is tomorrow. It's on the 10th. Okay. And I believe that this is all going to be affecting, well, your career. There might be an emotional moment in your career. Now, I'm hoping because it's the moon and it's Cancer, and the moon loves being in Cancer, that even though we're talking about a square, most likely, we're talking about the 10th house, which is the career, the ambitions, the reputation, the image that other people see. It could be your boss. It could be, what people think of you in your career. But it's gonna be illuminated with that full moon there. And that is something that is, that's something to really keep your eye on, because the North Node is in that area as well. So you could have a really big thing happen in your career tomorrow. Something really big, really, really big. Also, just think there might even just be that there's a pull, almost like a tug of war between your home life and your work life. Home, work, work, home. And that's a lot of where the battle is going on. I think the battle is happening because of money. There's Uranus is going direct in the eighth house, and it's gonna it's in Taurus. Taurus is not happy in the eighth house, but it's dealing with it's going to have to learn how to deal with that for the next 6 years. But it hasn't been direct since summer, and it's going to be dealing with that. So you guys might feel that something really weird and just unexpected is happening with your finances, or maybe the finances of your mate. I, you know, I would just be aware of that it could just really play out in a way like that. Um, Something to do with your home and something to do with your career. I think those are the big things to keep your eye on, is your home and your career. And also any kind of mistakes you might make at work, because Neptune is in the sixth house. And Neptune in the sixth house is indicative of maybe not being, I'm not saying being careless at work, but being accused of it at least. And so you might want to make sure that, because I could see someone getting accused of making a mistake at work and they just blow it. Like, that's it. I am tired of it. I am not taking any more of this ish. One of those type of things. Like, I could get something. So anyway, Libra, I don't know. It may not be that. It could be that you're like the golden child at work, because the moon is there, a luminary, illuminating your career and making it shine and be gorgeous and that type of thing. So that could be the way it works out for you. And I'm praying that is how it manifests for you, Libra. Okay. And this has just been a quick overview of what I think could happen tomorrow. There's no, just a possibility for the full moon. And I thank you so much, Libra. I hope that it resonated with some of you, and that you guys are going to, pay special attention to your work and your career, and your money, or at least the money other people owe you. Okay. So much love and light to you. Oh, and be sure to like and share our videos. Be sure to um, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell, so that whenever I'm uploading a new video, you'll be notified, and you'll know when I'm going live or when I'm doing videos like this one. Okay. All right. So let's see. I almost forgot. And wow. Be sure that you stop by astrologyalookinside.com. Check out our shop there for all the different things that we offer at Astrology Look Inside. Just go to astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Okay, thank you. So up next, I have the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio. So the emphasis for you, Scorpio, is the ninth house of. I think that it's going to come out a couple of ways for Scorpio because this is travel, it's education, it's religion, it's God. It can also be like politics because politics is really big right now. There are a lot of people spending a lot of their attention on politics right now, or social political things, or legal things, or all the things that have to do with that man they call, I won't even go into it. So, anyway, be aware that this is where that full moon is. I can see some people with Scorpio set up really getting a little over emotional over certain things that have to do with things like politics, and that's not cool. I hope that doesn't happen because there are some people really taking that politic thing really really far right now, really. So be aware of that, and if not you, be aware that someone might come at you like that, out of left field. Also, you got Uranus in the seventh house, going direct on the 10th, along with that full moon that's got a solar or lunar eclipse on it on the 10th. So it could be that some open enemy comes out of the blue because it's Uranus and just attacks you for no good reason. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be negative, it could be positive, but it's Uranus and it's your seventh house. So be aware. It could be that just that one of your partners, if it's business, one of your business partners is acting weird or not not normal, whatever it is, they're not acting normal. And you pick up on that in some way, and that could be part of it because the ninth house can be big business and the seventh house could be business partnership, so that is part of something that could occur. I think the thing that gets me is that all of the emphasis for the Capricorn is in the third house. It's communication. So it's like coming from something maybe that you say. It could be something that is said to someone who decides that you're their enemy, suddenly because you said something. So be aware, Scorpio, that this is something that you guys could be going through soon. Um, just be aware of it. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop with this because this is just a quick, like whatever it is that I got as far as like impressions for um, these placements. I was just going to say really quickly and just leave it at that. So I thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. Please take a moment to like and share the videos, and also to subscribe to the page or the channel, and be sure to click that little bell when you subscribe so that whenever I'm uploading a new YouTube video, you'll be notified that a new video is either premiering or uploading, and you'll be able to come and check it out. Okay. Also, stop by the website if you haven't done that. That's astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. And you can find out more at our shop, which is astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Okay. Okay. Much love and light. So up next, we have the sign of Sagittarius. And you guys, I'm trying to go quickly. I don't know if you can notice I'm fidgeting, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. So give me a second, and then I'll tell you once I do what I got to do. I'll tell you what I'm doing after I do what I got to do. Give me a second, okay? Okay, you guys. So, oh, so sorry about this. So you guys might have heard me talk about this before, but I have allergies really bad. And I don't know what it was I ate, but something obviously has got me going off the rails right now. So I just took a Benadryl. That means I've got just about enough time to finish these readings before I pass out. There's four, okay? So I'm going to have to go quickly, and I better hurry up because Benadryl quicks him pretty darn quick, right? But I couldn't take it another second. I mean, you see me fiddling with my hair and scratching at my skin. I was starting to go out of my mind. I had to take the Benadryl. So I just wanted to give the heads up in case you guys see that I'm starting to nod out, clunk out, any of that. It had to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and go quickly. I'm itching everywhere, and I just need to hurry up and do this. So we're going to start with Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get this going. Okay. So Sagittarius, hello, hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of astrologylookinside.com. I'm coming to you with a quick, very quick full moon astrological, just I don't want to say it's a warning or admonition or anything, but you know, it is a full moon and it's in Cancer. It's a lunar eclipse and it's Cancer. You know, come on. I had to come make this video. So look, this full moon is happening in the eighth house. Oh Lord. Something really psychic like is happening to Scorpios or Sagittarius. I mean, that I said Scorpios because the full moon is literally, you know, in the eighth house of Scorpio. That's where it's falling. It's the psychic house. It could be other people's money. It could have something to do with that, but I think it's a psychic house because right now down in the fourth house right now Neptune is transiting the fourth house. It's a very psychic area right now, and we're dealing with Cancer, the natural ruler of the fourth house. So I don't think that's a mistake. I think that is what it is. I think between this eighth house emphasis with the full moon, and then of course, you know, the opposite of the eighth house is the second house of your money. Money. So it could be that the full moon could be that either someone owes you money or you are called about money you owe or has something to do with money or not getting paid for the money, something like that. But look, Uranus is also going direct in Taurus in your sixth house of work. So it could be that you have something come up that has to do with the work that you do. And perhaps you didn't get paid what you're supposed to get paid for the work that you do. Just be aware that this is something that could become an issue. And I just wanted to warn Sagittarius because Mars went into Sagittarius on the 3rd. So you guys are a little bit more aggressive than you normally are. You might come off a little more aggressive than you normally do. And it is something that could be a problem. So I wanted to just go ahead and mention that it could all start with something that is said or done at work. And then it just like, it, you know, escalates from there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just call it for that. And let's hope that tomorrow is a decent day and that your money's tight and you don't have to worry about something going crazy or, you know, going suddenly awry at work. Okay, Saji, much love and light to you. Many blessings. Be sure to like and share the page or the videos, and be sure to subscribe to the page to the you know channel, and be sure to hit the little bell. Uh, it will, when you do that, you'll know when I'm uploading videos and going live, stuff like that. Okay. And also take a moment to stop by astrologylookinside.com. That's astrologylookinside.com. You can find out what is going on or being sold in our shop by going to astrologylookinside.com/shop. Okay. That's astrologylookinside.com/shop. Okay. So much love and light to you, Saji. All right. So I'm going quickly, you guys, because I am itching like I can't even put it into words. I'm itchy, like freaking out. Itchy, like, I'm so glad I already took the Benadryl because I just feel skeevy. Like I really, if I wasn't already recording, would go take off this outfit and, ooh, because I remember now, it's the lace on the back of this outfit. This has got some kind of lace on it. Now I remember why I don't wear it. Oh my God, it's really bothering me. Okay, so I'll tell you what, let's hurry up. Let's hurry up. So we're moving on to the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. I'm going to do a really quick full moon, just reading, just my take on what's happening in the night sky with the planets and what's going on with the planets and all of that with the planets. Okay. So, Capricorn, there is going to be a full moon tomorrow in Cancer at 20 degrees of Cancer. It's opposing Capricorn. It's opposing Capricorn Sun. It's opposing Capricorn Saturn. It's opposing Capricorn Pluto. It is not going to be easy for Capricorn. But since it's a lunar eclipse, I feel like we got the power regardless of what the moon says. Maybe that's what the lunar eclipse is about. You know, the Cancer moon is like, it's my full moon. I want to shine. And we're like, screw you. We got Saturn and Pluto with us. And the sun will just bulldoze it down. Like, forget you that. But listen, the party is all happening in your seventh house, though, Cap. This is actual possible open enemies, like open enemies coming at you. Now, luckily, like I said, you've got your Capricorn, uh, Sun, and we even got Jupiter in Capricorn right now. We got some things going on in Capricorn. You better not mess with us. I don't care what full moon you got. I think they're gonna find that out tomorrow, right, Cap? They better not mess with Capricorn. I just would not do it, y'all. I would not mess with Cappy. Oh, now here's the other thing. Uranus is going direct tomorrow as well, and that is going direct in the fifth house. So, Cappy might go off on you and have fun doing it. That's Uranus going buck wild in the fifth house. Like, I'm having fun going buck wild. I'm just going to go buck wild. So, I would not mess with Capricorn, especially. And Capricorn, I'd be careful though. I mean, it's a full moon. You might have a handle on yourself, but that doesn't mean that other people have a handle on themselves. And so, I need Capricorns to be aware that some people may be running amok tomorrow. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. I can't say it enough. There are going to be some people running amok. So I really need you to be aware of it. Keep your P's and Q's. I'm thinking there might be some craziness happening in the romance love life area with Uranus going direct in the romance love life area. Just keep your eye on your children. If you have children, it could be something going on crazy with your children. Pray your children are okay. Lord have mercy. Pray for the children. And just hope that, the transition from station direct is not too painful. It's been retrograding for months and I just been like bracing for it. Like, this is it. And the moon is not helping in Cancer. Like, I'm just going to do it on the most emotional day of the year, on the full moon in Cancer and lunar eclipse. I'm just going to do it that day. So just be aware, you guys, that this might be a really strange day. It's a good way of putting it. Okay. All right. Well, Cap, this has been Capricorntigress, Adrienne of Astrology. Look inside. Well, I just wanted to make sure you take a moment to like and share our videos, and then also make sure you subscribe to the channel and be sure to hit the little bell so that you know when I'm uploading new videos, I'm going live and things like that, and just stay a part of everything that's going on here for Astrology. Look inside. If you haven't already, go stop by the website at astrologylookinside.com. That's astrologylookinside.com. You can visit the shop at astrologylookinside.com/shop. And I'm just sending out much love and much light to everyone. Anything else you can find in the comments below. Okay. All right. So let me get a drink of water and then we're going to finish this up. I guess getting that water really did help. That Benadryl has calmed me down a little. Still itchy. Mm. I made some beef. I had ginger, peppers, carrots, something. Eesh. Ugh. 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 Almost feel like I need another Benadryl. I must have been going into hives and didn't realize it. Oh, it's trying to hive out. Oh, hive, such a Capricorn thing. Oh my gosh, Moon was in Gemini too. Oof. Oosh. Okay, we're gonna do this. We can do this. We got these two to go, and we got this. We got this. We got this. I hope no one sees this live version. I'm going to break these down into little ones, but anyone that sees the live version, going to see me plucking at my hair and fiddling, getting the strays out and itching and scratching and whatever it is, because oof, it's bad when you have to pop a Benadryl. I'm just saying it is. Anyway, let's go ahead. I really had to send out. I could not go on. Hold on, guys. Let's put some lipstick on. Okay. It's probably like one piece of hair that's irritating me and it's driving me crazy. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started. I had to really zen out for a second. Sorry, guys. Hello, hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology.com. And I'm coming to you with the astrological review for the full moon in Cancer before the sign of Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. And happy full moon in Cancer to you, Aquarius. So I'm coming to you just to give you a quick overview of my take on how this might affect you and also to give you any warnings if that's necessary. So the first thing I'm seeing is that this is all happening in your sixth house. This is happening in your work house, and this is happening in your health house. It could happen in two ways. Like, just so you have an example, if you've been watching me live, you'll know that I've been battling hives during the making of this live video here. Now, this is you won't see the whole video unless you've seen you get to the live version. But I can't deny that my health is being affected by this full moon or whatever this is right now. I'm experiencing hives. And so this is what a full moon in the sixth house will do. The moon is just in the sixth house, actually for me right now, not even the full moon, but it's in the shadow of the full moon and it's going full and I can feel it. I broke into hives even while making this video and I'm just trying to get through it because I'm itching even as I speak. So some other Aquariuses or Aquarius rising types may be experiencing similar situations where their health is suddenly, something like hives or something that comes on within minutes or, something like that. Also, it could just be work, some emotional activity at work because we're dealing with Cancer. Cancer is always emotional in nature. And so it's work or health, one of those. And it's going to be affecting that area. It could be people you work with. So be aware of that. Like you might have your ish together, but the people you work with may be going absolutely, positively insane. And it's something to be aware of, that this could be occurring that, tomorrow. So, and for some people, it's today, like it's happening now. They're experiencing this now. The funny thing is that opposing the sixth house is the 12th house. So the sun is in the 12th, Saturn is in the 12th, and Pluto is in the 12th. They're all opposing that full moon. And so there could be hidden enemies sitting in the 12th house, just effing with you, especially if you're at work. You might not have known they were enemies, but if you look at them closely tomorrow, you might see who they are. Also, that Uranus is going direct in Taurus, which is your fourth house. That's your stability and comfort and security. So it could be, I mean, it's the sixth house. I would hate to think something would happen at your work that would mess with your stability, your security tomorrow. That would be weird. Also, it could affect your home, Uranus, in the fourth house. But with it going direct, it could really affect your home in a really strange, sudden out of the blue kind of way. So be aware of that. Know that this is something that could occur in your life, and knowing is half of the job right there. So anyway, you guys, this has just been my quick overview for tomorrow, for the full moon in Cancer, and how it will affect the sign of Aquarius. Okay, so please take a moment to like and share these videos, this video here. Also, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and be sure to hit that little bell, and it'll um, that way you'll know whenever I'm going live, or whenever I'm uploading videos or anything like that. Okay. All right. Well, much love and light to you, Aquarius. Happy full moon to you. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Be sure to stop by the website, astrologylookinside.com. And if you like to order or find out what we have, visit our shop, which is astrologylookinside.com/shop. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm down to the last one, and then I can go strip off my clothes. Okay. Because that's exactly what I plan on doing. Whew. Okay, so here we are. Last one. Taking a sip of water really quick. All right. So up next, we have the sign of Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, thank you for your patience. I always feel bad when I put Pisces in the 12th position, because you guys most likely are used to being in the 12th position all the time. And so I always look for ways to take you out of that situation so that you get to be in another position than 12th. But this time you fell into 12th position again. And so for that, I am sorry. So this is actually a full moon review. I'm just going over the full moon and how I think the full moon might affect you. I really do think that Pisces are really going to be affected by what's going on with the full moon tomorrow. And the reason why I say that is because the full moon is occurring in Cancer, and it's falling in your fifth house, but Cancer is trying Pisces. And so it's flowing with Pisces in some way. It's emotional in some way, like Pisces. It's a water sign like Pisces. And so I feel like there's a little bit of emotional flow going. Now, for you, it's falling in your fifth house. And that fifth house naturally rules things like romance and dating and love, and just really building a love or a relationship with somebody. It also rules children, all things that have to do with your children. It can also do with taking a risk, or like gambling, or um, even entrepreneurship is here. So, that's taking a risk if you become an entrepreneur. So even stuff like that is indicated here. But that's where the full moon is. And that's trining your sun. So it's really going to have a lot of emphasis in your life. The big thing about this is that even though the full moon is in the fifth, the sun is going to be opposing it from the 11th house. That's the sun, that's Saturn, that's Pluto. This is going to be major because I just feel like it's going to be like kind of your friends versus your love life, or like organizations, clubs, groups, and things that you belong to versus like going out dating or being with one person that you really want to be with, one or the other, something like that. These are the issues that are coming up. I also see, because Uranus goes direct in Taurus tomorrow, the same day, Uranus goes direct in Taurus. So this is your third house. Uranus is sudden, unexpected, out of the blue, shocking, explosive, whatever. And in your case, the third house means communication. I really want you guys to be cautious about how you're talking, who you're talking to, what you're talking about. And if it's shocking, explosive, whatever, it could be something that you're saying, doing. Might have something to do with your neighbors. It might have something to do with your extended family, or like brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, that type of thing. It could have something to do with just your local community, but it's Uranus. It could have something to do with transportation. Just be aware that this kind of weirdness is going on around transportation in your life. And, it'll make life a lot easier because you'll be aware of it, okay? But do be cautious about that full moon in the fifth house. Fifth house full moon just could be love. You could really experience love. Maybe someone, they declare their love for you tomorrow. That definitely could happen as well. Just be aware of that. Okay. Well, much love and light to you, Pisces. As I mentioned, this is just a quick little overview of the full moon. And just take a moment, if you can, to like and share the video, and then subscribe to the channel, and be sure to hit that little bell, um, because when you hit the little bell, it does notify you whenever I'm going live or uploading a video or anything like that. Okay. And also be sure to stop by the website, which is astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Also be sure to go by that website, or excuse me, our shop, which is astrologyalookinside.com/shop. That's what I meant to say. Astrologyalookinside.com/shop. Okay. All right. I'm finally done. Okay, you guys. Well, much love and light to you, Pisces. Thank you so much for putting up with me after I beta drilled and did all that I have to do. And I hope that you have a wonderful full moon in Cancer. Okay, all right. So everyone, I am actually done these full moon readings. Thank you so much for your patience. If you managed to stop by and catch anything that I had to share tonight, it was my pleasure to come by and do this, and to just give my insights on what I think the emphasis will be, and how I think some people will be affected by this full moon that's going to be going down. And just wanted to wish everyone much love, much light, and may you have a very happy and blessed full moon. And I think I'll just go ahead and boom tish our way on out of here. One of my favorite little songs to do my little dance to. Okay, much love and light.